Now, let's talk about the voters register. Members of the Interparty Resistance against the new voters register in the Northeast region have sent a formal complaint against the Electoral Commission to the Mamprugu overlord, Na Bohagu Abdullahi Bahama Sheriga. The coalition, made up of executives of almost all the opposition parties in the region, in the petition, they expressed the opinion the Electoral Commission was embarking on a tacit attempt to subvert the Constitution of Ghana and suppress the people's will and impose a government over us, end quote, in the upcoming polls. Well, from the Upper East region, Northern Patriots in Research and Advocacy, another CSO, have added their voice to the call for the Electoral Commission to suspend the planned voter registration. Bismarck Adongo Ayurugo is president of that group, and he joins us via Zoom. Many thanks for your time. A tacit attempt to subvert the Constitution of Ghana, suppress the people's will, and impose a government over us. Those are some very strong words. Do explain.
Thank you very much. I must say that we are not part of that group, but we are part of the Upper East Civil Society Organization that also held a press conference on Friday, putting almost raising the same issues for the attention of the EC to consider for us to all have the Ghana cards and then participate in the registration process.
All right, so tell us, what is your concern with the voters registration, the Electoral Commission and the voters and their decision to compile a new voters registration?
In our statement, we're calling on the Electoral Commission to immediately suspend the registration or the compilation of the new voters register. And our concern is this: if you look at the Upper East region here, the registrable population is over 700,000, but the NIA registered 220,191. Out of this number, just 6% of the total number registered with the NIA got their cards. So if we are to proceed to register or to compile the voters register, the new voters register, it means as it stands now, the 13,200 population in the Upper East region will be the only people that will qualify out of the registrable population of over 700,000. So we are asking the EC to immediately suspend the compilation of the voters register for all citizens of Ghana, particularly those of us from the Upper East region, to first get the card, the NIA card, and probably our passports, so that we can participate in the registration process. We know that we understand and know the effect of voters' population on any policy decision by any policymaker or government. And we think that if we do not raise concerns for the Electoral Commission to ensure that the registrable population of over 700,000 in the Upper East get to register, our development will be shortchanged, our development will be compromised, and in fact, it will be detrimental to our well-being.
Right. Let me just chip this in. The Electoral Commission has already indicated, it set a date for the compilation of the register. In fact, it conducted a pilot a few weeks ago. Now, what are you hoping to achieve with this petition to these opinion leaders?
You see, what we are seeking to achieve is that the Electoral Commission must demonstrate high level of responsiveness and accountability to ordinary citizens of this country by listening to the concerns that we are raising. You are asking us to have NIA cards. You are asking us to have passports. You are holding the NIA, which is also another state institution, is holding our NIA cards, and majority of us are left without registration, and you want to proceed We think that this is a calculated attempt to disenfranchise majority of us from this part of the country. And we think this is unacceptable. And that is why all of us are ensuring that prominent or eminent chiefs and opinion leaders from this part of the country and any other person that matters in maintaining peace in this country to help us talk to the Electoral Commission.
Very well. Many thanks for your time. So that is Bismarck Adongo Ayorogo. He's president of the Northern Patriots in Research and Advocacy. And speaking of the voters register, a group calling itself Concerned Citizens of the Upper West region have petitioned the traditional, religious and some opinion leaders in that region to prevail upon the Electoral Commission to change its mind about compiling the register. Spokesperson of the group, Prosper Puo Ire, said if the constitutional instrument matures after being laid in Parliament for 21 days, will not disenfranchise many people in the Upper West region. It will denationalize them as well.